Yeah, Bowels Movement '08, Oklahoma Sooners, my favorite team. This would be their team preview. I'm breaking down the schedule, the roster, impact players, all that in this preview. All right, so let's get to it. Oklahoma, fresh off the Sugar Bowl against Alabama, they won and got a lot of. Well, for me personally, I'm looking forward to them kicking ass this year. So uh, hopefully I'll see an undefeated season. But knowing OU, they'll lose that one game. That one game they lose every year. Be like, damn. Well, how the hell they lose that game? So I'm gonna break down their schedule first. They start Saturday on the 30th against Louisiana Tech. That should be a win. Um, I won't be able to watch it. It's gonna be a pay per view. I don't know why, but it's gonna be a pay per view. The 6th of September, they at Tulsa. I mean, that should be a win. Tennessee on the 13th of September. They home, it's the home game, second home game. Hopefully they'll win that game. It's an SEC team, so it wouldn't look right if they beat Alabama in the Sugar Bowl and lose to Tennessee, who is a couple notches down. Let me see. At West Virginia, on the 20th of September. They beat them 16-7. I remember that game last year. It wasn't a great game for them, but they pulled it out. Hopefully they pull it out this year, but they at West Virginia. The last time they was in West Virginia, it was like a shootout. It was like 48-50 or some shit. No, 50-49. Um, yeah, I remember that game. Gino and Andrew just going at it. Uh, 27th is a bye week at TCU on the 4th. That's going to be a tough game. Very, very tough game. They have a very good defense. We'll see if OU can pull it out. Hopefully it'll be on Fox Sports One. Uh, we got Texas on the 11th. The Red River rivalry. So we'll see what happens. Last year they got the ass kicked. So hopefully it's not the same thing because last year I was just pissed off. Like the previous 2 years, previous 2 3 years, Oklahoma kicked Texas ass. So I don't know what happened last year, but uh, K State at home on the 18th of October. Uh, that might be one of them games. Be like, let's see if they can pull it out. 25th bye week, November 1st at Iowa State. November 8th, Baylor. That's that's gonna be the game. That's gonna be the game. Last year, I stayed home from work for that game, and they just let me down. Uh, Texas Tech at Texas Tech. That's gonna be like that stretch at Iowa State, Baylor at Texas Tech. That's gonna be tough. So hopefully they'll come out. You know what I mean? But if they don't, they don't. They do, they do. You know what I'm saying I'm still OU. Uh, Kansas, November 22nd. Uh, November 29th, bye week. And of course, they ending with Oklahoma State. And it's going to be at home this year. Last year, they beat them with Bell to Jalen Saunders at the back of the end zone. It was like 20 seconds left. And they pulled it out. I was shocked by that one. So that was the schedule that they have this year. Joe Mixon, the top freshman, he won't be playing this year. He's suspended. He hit he hit a girl at the bar or something. So like OU suspended him. Frank Shannon is not playing this year either. He's a star linebacker, middle linebacker. I think he's a senior this year. Well, he's a junior, redshirt junior. He's not playing this year. Uh, yeah. I'm looking forward to them. Actually, it's gonna be. It's the two games that's on my brain at Texas Tech and Baylor. That those are two games that I'm worried about. The rest of the schedule, I'm not really worried about. But them two games, that's gonna be tough, and it's like back to back weeks. So like back to back weeks. So we'll see what happens. Um, Impact players, Trevor Knight, QB, Zach Sanchez, corner, Key Ford, the run game. See what happens with that. Sterling Shepard, wide receiver. He gonna be at the number one wide receiver this year. Got to see what Blake Bell do at tight end. They moved him tight end this year. Eric Striker, outside linebacker. He's gonna be a problem this year. He's gonna be a problem. The front line is good, excellent. The defense is excellent. The online is cool. Just more worried about the weapons. They got DGB from Missouri, but he won't be playing this year either. So that's Mixon, DGB, and Frank Shannon. So that's missing three components, and that can either hurt or help this season. So I think if they play, it would help them, but we'll see how they play without them. So it's kind of like addition by subtraction, but because like DGB and Mixon haven't played, but Shannon, even though he's a viable piece of the linebacker core, they could put anybody in there. So you know what I mean. So I think they started. I think Jordan Evans is starting. So we'll see what happens with OU. Uh, I think the biggest key for them this year is the defense. I think in the Big 12, there ain't no explosive offenses besides Baylor, Texas Tech. So, but their defense is still the key. They still got to get off the field on third down. You know, that Tennessee game might be tricky too. So, we'll see what happens with that. Bobby still coaching strong. This is 16th year. Got Mike Stoops, uh, defensive coordinator. Heupel's still running the show on offense. So we'll see what happens with OU. My prediction: I'm gonna go 10-2, 11-1. I don't think they're gonna go undefeated. It's gonna be that one game they're gonna be like, damn, like they're gonna lose that game. Like I could feel it, but I think the biggest impact freshman we have is it was Joe Mixon, but I'm gonna go with Stephen Parker, safety, because they lost Gabe Lynn, and I don't trust their safeties. I mean, Bird is alright, and Thomas is cool, and Hayes, but I think Stephen Parker might be the best out of them. So he might go in there as a freshman and just kill it. So he might be on some Tony Jefferson type thing. So Bird, he played a little bit last year. So Thomas, it could be a whole lot of guys, but I'll be looking forward to it. Uh, yeah. So I think 10-2, 11-1 would be the perfect thing for them. You know, we'll see what happens. Gotta see how many games they're gonna be. I mean, I want to see how many times they're gonna be on TV. Then they're gonna have the Texas game on, probably Tennessee. You know, but that's my Oklahoma preview. I know I was all over the place, but I just want to break down the schedule, the roster, and all that, and let's see what happens. What they do. The Bob Mover 08. I'm out.